This is Warzone Jones. And, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about WWE fans and why they should watch TNA wrestling. Here's the reason why you should watch TNA wrestling. I got a couple of reasons why you should watch TNA wrestling. Now, I understand when you are a WWE mark or, you're just a WWE fan, or you just grew up watching this company, you're sort of like, well, I like those apples, so I'm not going to eat these right here. So, you're used to watching this, you're used to getting a certain product week after week, year after year, month after month, whatever. You're used to that, and that's just what you prefer over the other, despite the fact that you might even watch that, other wrestling product on a different day. Now, here's the thing. When WCW and WWE was going head-to-head with each other, at 8 o'clock, here in Chicago, at 8 o'clock, I was going to have my ass in front of that TV, on Monday nights to watch Raw, bottom line. Now, when WCW used to have a 3-hour thing, when they used to have a 3-hour show, I watched that first hour, and then, once 8 o'clock hit, I'm watching Raw. Bottom line, there's nothing going to stop me from watching Raw. Hell, bottom line, I remember when my mama told me, hey, you can't watch wrestling no more. I still watched it. Bottom line, I still found a way to watch it. Bottom line, because I love Raw that much. Bottom line, I look forward to it every week. But let me get to my point here. Here's the reason why you should watch TNA. The simple fact is, you get different wrestlers. Bottom line, you get different wrestlers. You get different this, you get different that, you get different characters. Everything is just different, and different is not a bad thing. For example, you get to see different finishing moves. Bottom line, you get to see different finishing moves you ain't never seen before. Now, at TNA, I saw this finishing move called the Canadian Destroyer, which is no longer there. And, you should watch. This Canadian Destroyer. When I saw that, my jaw dropped. I was like, wow, what? No, I never saw that before. That literally looked impossible. Matter of fact, the move looked so cool. It looked devastating. It looked like it hurt. It could break your neck. The Canadian Destroyer. If you don't know what it is, type that in YouTube. The Canadian Destroyer. It's this flip power drive. What a power drive is when he drops the guy on his head, except he's flipped, and he drops the guy on his head. His name is Petey Williams. He does the Canadian Destroyer. It's a flip power drive. That move was, when I first saw it, I thought, like, wow, that move was insane. It was crazy. Another move I thought it was different. I thought was, was devastating was when I first saw Samoa Joe's move. His move, I can't think of the Muscle Buster. This Muscle Buster move, it was different. I haven't saw that move either. And, Joe, when I first saw Samoa Joe, I thought Samoa Joe, but now he's a fake-ass Rikishi, fat Samoan dude. It turns out, man, he was way better than Rikishi, like 10 times better than him. I mean, Samoa Joe was just this real good wrestler who was having all these great, kick-ass wrestling matches. And, and he was fat right now as he was doing. He was just as good as anyone else. And, a couple of other guys, I think, like, if you're one of those females and, you're just looking at wrestlers because you think they're cute, you're probably not going to like Samoa Joe. Like, Samoa Joe's not for you, But if you're a guy, I can almost guarantee almost any guy would like Samoa Joe because Samoa Joe is different. He's great. He's great in working that just as great as anyone else. And, then there's this other guy named AJ Styles. There's the X Division. These guys got different matches. Different matches that only they can use. Like, I think of like WWE try to use some of these matches, they can get sued. But this match called The Ultimate X. The Ultimate X. When I first saw The Ultimate X, I'm like, what are these guys doing there? They're shimmying up. It seemed like some of the American Gladiators. And, I saw this, and I'm thinking, like, what are they doing? They're trying to grab this X, and they're knocking each other down as they're trying to grab this X. It's something like you probably see in American Gladiators, but we're wrestling. But, they just got different matches. This match called the King of the Mountain match, it's different. King of the Mountain match, type that in. If you don't watch TNA, you never seen it or never heard of it, type it in. King of the Mountain match, pick one. Just pick one. You're probably going to like it. And then, I saw this one guy, Hurricane Rana, give a guy a Hurricane Rana off of a steel cage. A Hurricane Rana off of a steel cage. He was sitting on top of the cage. And this guy named Primetime Elite Steel Brigade, this one guy, a Hurricane Runner. And when I first saw it, like, wow, once again, my jaw dropped. TNA has so many things that will make your jaw drop, bottom line. And they got all these great, amazing wrestlers. Granted, they do got some wrestlers that need to get the hell out of there and retire, such as Skyhawk, because when I seen from him, he ain't got it no more. And a couple of more other guys. But here's the thing, both companies got wrestlers that, you know, that are either garbage or, you know, that's bad. Now, I'm not saying TNA don't have its flaws, because TNA got plenty of damn flaws. But then again, at the same time, Raw got plenty of damn flaws too. What's the WWE? They got plenty of damn flaws too. TNA does too. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people say that, you know, oh, I don't want to watch Hogan, you know, he's an old man. But do you want to watch Bret Hart? He's an old man too. He's not as old, but he's an old man. I mean, but here's the thing. TNA is so damn different. They got so many great things. Like, just give it a chance, bottom line. I understand when you, like, you know, some people, they don't want to take time to know who all these wrestlers are. That's another thing, too. So you've been lazy. You don't want to take the time to learn all these wrestlers, you know, learn who this guy is, who that guy is, like a non-TNA fan these days, especially, you know, if they're a WWE fan. They'll just look at these guys and like, well, who the hell is that? Who is that? Who is this? Who is that? You know, like stuff like that. You know, what is this? You know, that's what they do. They don't want to take the time to learn who all these wrestlers is. For example, I remember watching ECW when I had rented the ECW video game. I didn't know who the hell a lot of those wrestlers were. Now, I knew who Rob Van Dam was, and and someone else, I can't remember. I think I knew Mike Austin was, and Sabu. I've seen a little bit of Sabu. So I knew a couple of guys was. I mean, I rented that ECW video game, and I only played with pretty much the guys who I knew. But then again, you know, I tried to learn who a lot of these guys were, basically. So I watched the ECW product on TNN shortly. You know, they lost their TV deal, and sometimes I couldn't even remember what day it came on, because, you know, and I was like, wasn't like 100% into the product of ECW, but I still tried to learn who they were because it was different. You know, they were the Try the Extreme. They was Hardcore Revolution. I was wanting to learn who these guys were. Bottom line. Now, even though I was a WWE fan, I guess I was even a WWE mark. Now, WCW, I didn't hate WCW. I just didn't think they was better than WWE. Now, a lot of WWE fans, they might say, well, oh, TNA sucked just basically because they, you know, they're wrestling in this small arena. So you need to look past that. You know how they said you can't judge a book by its by its cover. Can't judge a book by its cover. Well, hey, don't judge TNA by their by their little arena. You know, their impact zone. Don't judge them by that. Don't judge them by that at all. Now, some people, when they say, oh, the WWE fan, they say, well, there's nothing special about TNA. Well, here's the thing. I don't think you're even trying to give it a chance. When you look at TNA, you're trying not to like it because you're such a WWE fan. You're so loyal to the WWE. That's what it is. You're so loyal to the WWE that it's stopping you from trying to at least like TNA. That's what I think. You know, a lot of WWE fans, you know, they do that these days. Now, I didn't do that when I first saw TNA. I didn't do that. I tried to see what was going on. Who is this? Who's that? You know, I saw a couple of names I haven't seen like in 10 years, such as the Road Dogg, and I was wondering where the hell he's been. And there was a couple more other guys I ain't seen in years, such as, you know, like Kevin Nash, you know, DDP. I'm thinking, oh, well, damn, where the hell these guys went? You know, I guess everybody over here. But, you know, I just think everybody, even ROH wrestling. See if you can get ROH wrestling. I had recently. I mean, when I had first started looking at ROH, I looked at it, I had heard about it on the internet. I ordered a pay-per-view called Man Up, I think that's what it was called. It was in either 2007 or 2006. And for the first time, I saw a tag team wrestling match as a main event. I thought that was a little weird. Even that, and it was a tag team ladder match for a main event. I thought that was a little weird. But then again, hey, I saw some more new wrestlers, and I saw some finishing moves, some new finishing moves. That's impressive. When you get to see new finishing moves, for all you WWE fans, think about all the finishing moves you see every week over there in the WWE. There are brand new finishing moves that are just as good. Matter of fact, look cooler than theirs. Bottom line, trust me. I invite everybody. I encourage every WWE mark or fan, or you're not a mark or a fan, every WWE fan who's a fan of that product, to give TNA a chance, then try to give TNA a chance. Don't try to like it when you watch this product. Don't try to like it, because that's what I think a lot of y'all are doing. You're trying not to like TNA, and good luck. It's not going to happen. If you try not to like a product, it's not going to happen. You're not going to like it. You're going to disrespect it, like a lot of you guys know WWE fans do. But that's what that's just my I think I sort of ranted a little bit, but I didn't try to. But just give TNA a chance. Bottom line, don't look at that little arena. There are things that are different from the matches. Let me tell you, a lot of you TNA fans, look at a lot of you WWE fans, excuse me, look at these matches. Ultimate X, look at that match. Ultimate X, King of the Mountain, and I can't think of a lot of the Lethal Lockdown. They got this thing called Lethal Lockdown. Look at that. But this is Warzone Jones. I don't want this video to be too long, but hey, it is. So whatever. This is Warzone Jones. Give TNA a chance, please. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I'm out.